Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jeremy here from Crude Sports Talk, and we've had some people ask us, they've seen our podcast out there, but they want to know how they can get it on their iPhone or their Android device. I'm about to give you a tutorial on how to do that right now. So I'm going to start with the iOS device, and what I'm going to do is show you exactly where you to go on an Apple. Okay, so up in the top right corner, you see where it says podcast. You got that purple app right there. That is the way to go and listen to podcasts on your iOS device. If you can't find that app, all you do is simply swipe down on any one of your home screens, and you can actually search it. So I can type in podcast. There it is, top hit. So you can either go in from there or you can hit the app. So once I go into podcasts, I want to go to the search bar, and then I can actually search for any kind of podcast I'm looking for. So I can go Crude Sports Talk. There it is at the top. I select Crude Sports Talk, and it takes me in here. It looks kind of like iTunes, if you're familiar with that. And then you can see all the episodes right here. And then just below where it says podcast, that's where you can go into the homepage of the podcast. So let's say you're not subscribed. What you can do is you can actually hit that subscribe button. And what that does is it subscribes you to the feed, which means every week when we release our podcast, every Tuesday morning, you're actually going to get it showing up right here in your list. It's going to download for you and be ready to play when you're on the go. So that's it. And I mean, one other thing you can do is you can actually go into reviews, and you can actually like it on Facebook if you want. You can also go below here and you can actually write a review if you want. You log into your iTunes account, leave us a review. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. We want to hear the feedback. So that's where you go ahead and do that. All right. So that's your iOS device. Pretty simple, right? Let's go to Android. So I'm going to go back to my home screen. On Android, it's a little different. Android, pretty soon there will be Google Play, and you'll be able to do it on your Google Play, but it's not quite there yet. We are subscribed, our feed is up on Google Play as soon as they have that ready, but we're kind of waiting on Google for that. So for now, what you have to do is you have to go and find an app that was actually called a podcast catcher app, and one of the most popular ones on Android here is called Stitcher. So you can hit Stitcher, you open it up on your Android device, and then you can go to the search. There's a search in the top right. And then again, you can search for Crude Sports Talk. There it is. And then open it up. And then see in the top right, that little plus? The way to subscribe is actually hitting that plus, and then it turns into a check mark. And that's how you're subscribed to the podcast. But same thing, all the episodes would show up in here, and you can listen on the go. Both the iOS and this one in Stitcher and most podcast catcher apps will actually keep your place as you're listening. So let's say you can only listen for about 10, 15 minutes. You can listen for a bit, leave the app, come back later. It'll remember where you left off, and you can pick it back up. So that's it. That's a little tutorial real quick for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we can help you out. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to Crude Sports Talk. We really look forward to your feedback, and we will be talking to you very soon. Thank you very much for listening to this tutorial on how to get your podcast on your Android and iOS devices. Have a great day.